Hey, what's up everybody? Gear Guy here with another flashlight review for you. This one obviously is a Nitecore flashlight, and I am really excited to take a look at this thing with you guys. This is a phenomenal flashlight. I've had it for a few weeks and have absolutely fallen in love with the thing, and that's pretty much all I can say. It's a great light, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at it in depth here today together, so stick with me. Alright, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I definitely do appreciate it. I'm going to try to keep this as short and to the point as possible, but forgive me if I do get a little bit long-winded. I do want to kind of cover the ins and outs and everything, at least that I know about this light. So obviously you read the title of the video. You can see here this is the R25 model rechargeable flashlight offered by Nitecore. Really good light, guys. Like I said, I'm super excited about it. It's a great flashlight, good enough for an EDC size. It's rechargeable, just an all-around really good light. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. If you're watching this on YouTube, I am gonna have a link down in the description where you can go and pick this up. Really great people at Lumen Tactical. Check them out and purchase it from them if you're interested in it. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the box or anything. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Not going to spend a whole lot of time looking at the box, but I do at least want to kind of quickly show it to you guys. Just some pretty cool little graphics there. Shows you some optional accessories. I do like the fact that it comes with a remote switch, so you can add it to an AR or a shotgun, turn it into a weapon light. I don't have that accessory, but to be honest with you, that's something that I'm probably going to pick up in the future. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. And forgive me, there's going to be 1,000 things that fall out, but hey, we all love accessories, right? And you do get quite a few with this light. So let me zoom back in a little bit. Before I bore you with the instructions, I do want to show you. You get, of course, a charger, because it does come with a base that you're going to charge the included battery with. So you can either plug it into the wall with that, or you're also going to get a car charger. I haven't used the car charger yet, but this is really cool in my opinion that it comes with this, because I think this is going to be great for police officers. You know, you could, depending on the department and everything, of course, I'm sure, you know, you're going to be able to mount the base in your squad car and charge the light in your car. Really cool. I love that they include that, so awesome job. Also, a couple of other little accessories that you'll get is well, I'll go ahead and just open it up for you. You're going to get a couple of O-rings, not going to take those out. A wrist lanyard, and it's made out of a nice neoprene material. Then also you'll get a tactical ring that you can screw onto the light as well. I probably won't use it, but it is a really cool accessory to have if you prefer to carry it that way. And you're also going to get a nylon sheath for it. So that's pretty neat as well. Nice belt loop. Chances are, if you are a police officer, you've already got a flashlight pouch, so you're probably not going to use this one. But at the same time, like I said, we all love accessories, and it's really cool that they did include that. So good job, Nitecore. Alright, and this is just a warranty card Haven't experienced Nitecore's warranty, but if you'll see on the box, it does say that they offer a 5-year warranty. I'm not sure of the details, but of course that is something that that you can look at and check out on Nitecore's website. And here is your instruction guide. Really detailed, as you can see. So I'm going to set that to the side. Then you also get this quick guide to switching between the modes of the flashlight. So set that aside as well. Another cool thing, Lumen Tactical does include some CR123 batteries. So really cool job, Lumen Tactical. I like that they do that. Here is the base. No hardware included, so you're going to have to provide your own. I haven't ever mounted it, so I'm not sure what size screws it takes, but you're basically going to screw one in through here, you're going to come out that hole, and then same on the other side. So pretty much it there. And last but most certainly not least is the flashlight itself. And before we start talking about specs and just everything regarding the flashlight, I just want to kind of give you a once over, let you take a look at it. Really nice knurling throughout, so it's going to help with grip. Obviously you can probably see it is a anti-roll head, which is great. There's your little charging indicator there. And your charging port. There's your reflector. So great light, guys. Just like in most of my flashlight videos, or I say most, but I mean all. In my flashlight videos, I'm going to run through some kind of quick specs, and then we will look at the modes. So it's made out of a Type 3 hard anodized aluminum. So great quality. That's what most tactical flashlights are made out of these days. Length is 5.55 inches. The head diameter is 1.25 inches, and then the body or the tube is 1 inch. Your weight is 3.8 ounces without the battery, so obviously your weight is going to fluctuate depending on the type of batteries that you're using. So like I said, 3.8 without the battery. Maximum output 800 lumens with an hour of runtime at that setting. It is also IPX8 rated. If you're not familiar with that, IPX8 is basically a waterproof rating, and essentially what IPX8 means is you can completely submerge this thing down to a depth of excuse me, of 2 meters for up to 30 minutes, and it's still going to continue to work. So really good waterproofing. It does use a Cree XPL HIV3 LED. That's one that I don't have any experience with. I've never used it on a different light, but from what I can tell, I really like it. It seems like a good LED. So that's pretty much it in terms of just kind of generalized specifications. Oh, with the exception of your pocket clip here, which is stainless steel. I did forget to mention that. And it is removable, as you can see, as well as reversible, so you can flip it around to the other side, so that when it's in your pocket, you can carry either bezel up or down. So that's really cool. Let's just go ahead and talk about it real quick. The reflector, no orange peel or anything, so it does have a really well-defined hot spot and then a super big flood, and we'll try to take a look at that here in a few minutes. But I really like the beam on this thing. You've got a, like I said, really nice hot spot and then a really wide flood, which is pretty cool. Bezel is slightly crenulated. You're not really going to be doing any any strikes with this, at least in my opinion, due to the risk of damaging the lens. But at the same time, it is crenulated, so you could use it for pressure point manipulation if you wanted to. So you do have that option. Like I mentioned, it is anti-roll thanks to the these milled out areas here, so it's not going to roll on you when you set it down, which is fantastic. Because of the way the switch is set up, you're not going to be able to tail stand with it. So I know a lot of guys are kind of anal about a flashlight being able to tail stand. You're not going to be able to do it with this one, guys, so beware of that. So as you can see here, you do have two buttons. As I'm sure you probably already know, it does say that it's strobe ready, which in my opinion is the best thing about this light. So you've got your main switch here, and then this is your mode switch as well as your strobe button. So essentially, when it's off, you can press that button and you're going to strobe. Awesome feature. I absolutely love that. There's no clicking and cycling through modes or holding it or double clicking, triple clicking, anything like that to get the strobe. You just press and hold that and you're there. And as soon as you let off, it stops. So that's awesome. There's 3 modes on this thing. I'm gonna kind of show you this. Your first mode is tactical mode, just your high function. Second mode is called law enforcement. You get high and medium. And then your third mode, which is general, you get high, medium, and low. So there's your settings. As you can see, high 800 lumens, medium 230, and then low is 50. So to switch between those modes, you're going to press this, loosen it, press and hold the strobe ready button, tighten the head, let go. And you'll get a blink. As you saw, that was just one. So the only function that you have is high, and then pressing the strobe ready or mode function, mode button, is just going to switch to strobe. So we'll turn it off, loosen it, press and hold the strobe button, tighten it back. There you saw 2 blinks, so you get high, low. You can also hold it down to strobe, turn it off, loosen, hold the button, tighten, 3 blinks. So now we are back in the general mode. So low, medium, and high. You can kind of see you've got the really tight hotspot and then a huge flood. So to cycle between modes, you're going to turn the light on and then press your strobe ready button. And that's how you cycle. Really easy, really simple. Also, hold it to get to strobe. Now I'm going off screen with the strobe, but as you can see, it is still going. Nothing's touching, so you don't have to hold it down. And to disengage the strobe, just press the strobe ready button again. So hold it down, let go, and press it again. And that's how you use the strobe there. Now, if we wanted to switch to that first mode, there you go. You've got high, and then your strobe, and that's kind of the same thing. You're just going to hold the strobe ready button and click it again to go back to high. So let's switch it back to general. And there you go. Like I said, guys, really simple, really easy to use. It does have memory, which I forgot to mention. So here we are on low. If we cut it off and then right back on, or if you let it sit, you're going to go back to your last setting, which in my opinion is great. So off or on, off, we can let it sit for a second and then turn back on. You're going to be in that last setting. So the thing I like about that is if you're, let's say you're clearing your house or whatever, and you want to use the momentary function, which it does have. I didn't mention that, so you don't have to click it all the way. It does have momentary operation, so you can do that. And then instead of, if you're just using that function to clear an area, you're just gonna be flashing the light like that. And a lot of times with flashlights, that half press is what switches between modes. Obviously that's not good if you're trying to clear a room or a building or whatever. So the great thing about this light is that momentary function keeps it at the exact same setting. That's awesome. So as you can see, guys, it's really easy to use. It's user-friendly, intuitive. It's just a really good product, guys. Like I said, I'm super excited about it, and if you're watching this, you definitely want to pick one up if you're looking for a good rechargeable tactical light that's decently sized. I mean, in my opinion, it's a good EDC light. It's not too big and it's not super tiny. You've got a lot of power coming out of it and a bunch of different modes, which in my opinion is really good. So just to show you guys how you're going to charge it, just drop it in like that and you're good to go. So that's pretty much it, guys. What I'm going to do real quick is spend about 30 or 45 seconds like I do in all my flashlight videos, showing you guys what this thing looks like in the dark. Don't really have access to anything outside. If you've seen any of my other flashlight videos, you know how I do this. Basically, just so you know, I'm going to do an indoor test. I'm going to shine the light, cycle through the modes, and show you what it looks like inside of a house. I'm going to be about 25 feet from my front door, and you'll be able to see what everything looks like from there. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and we'll be finished. Alright guys, so I know you can't see anything, but like I said earlier, we're about 20 or 25 feet away from my door, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the light on in the low mode. There you go. Definitely provides enough illumination to light up the entire room. Shining it at the ceiling, you can definitely see what's going on in here, that is for sure. And you can kind of see the edge of the flood there, and then the spot at the center. And I love this layout. The flood is really wide, illuminates the entire room, but you get that really nice hot spot. So let's go up to medium. There we go. There you can see the edge of the flood, the hot spot, and high. Shining that at the ceiling, it looks like the light's on in here. Super bright. Go back to low, and then strobe. So that's pretty much it, guys. Great flashlight. Like I said, if you're interested in a tactical light with tons of functionality and different modes, this is definitely the one for you. It's excellent. I can't say enough good things about it. So go ahead and subscribe, guys. Share the video, like it, comment. I would love to chat with you. So until next time, thanks for watching.